Oh yeah, folks, the camera world is buzzing once again, and this time, all eyes are on Sony's next big leap, the Sony A7V. Yes, you heard that right. The much-anticipated successor to the incredibly popular A7 IV is finally making its presence felt. And it's not just whispers this time. We've got real-world images, prototype leaks, and a bunch of exciting details to unpack. But hold up, it's not all sunshine and rainbows. There are also some real concerns that photographers and filmmakers can't ignore. So, is the A7V shaping up to be a game-changer or just another cautious upgrade? Well, we're about to find out. Today on Technify, we'll explore everything from the leaked specs and sensor debates to the rumored performance upgrades and what this means for Sony's future in the ever-heated mirrorless market. Buckle up, because this one's going to get interesting. Let's start with what kicked the buzz into overdrive. Those real-world images. Thanks to trusted leak sources, we now have our first actual look at the Sony A7V. The images showcase the classic alpha design Sony users know well. Compact, refined, and unmistakably premium. The rear controls look slightly improved, and the ergonomics remain consistent with what fans loved about the A7 IV. One top-down shot even confirms the A7V model label right beside the mode dial, which means there's no more guessing. The A7V is indeed real and coming soon. Things get even more intriguing when we dig into the leaked LCD menu. The listed image size options, 33MP large, 14MP medium, and 8.2MP small, practically confirm a 33-megapixel full-frame sensor. That puts it on par with its predecessor. But before we jump to conclusions, there's more to unpack. Some insiders suggest that these numbers might be based on early firmware, meaning there's still room for change before the final version hits production. Now, about the sensor debate. This one's been quite a ride. Some leakers claim Sony was testing a 44-megapixel prototype, while others argue that multiple A7V versions existed during early development, including one with a partially stacked 33-megapixel sensor. Judging by the latest reports, Sony seems to have settled on the 33MP design, likely with partial stacking technology to improve readout speeds. And that makes sense. Sony has always balanced the A7 series between performance and practicality while reserving ultra-high resolution sensors for the A7R line. But here's where the tension builds. Performance. Let's be honest, the A7IV's 33MP sensor wasn't exactly fast. It struggled with rolling shutter, limited burst shooting, and that dreaded heavy crop when shooting 4K at 60 frames per second. In 2025, those limitations just don't fly anymore. With Canon and Nikon pushing faster, stacked sensors in their mid-range full-frame models, Sony can't afford to repeat old mistakes. For the A7V to truly stand out, it must feature a partially stacked CMOS sensor for quicker data readout, smoother continuous shooting, and most importantly, uncropped 4K 60 frames per second video. Anything less would be seen as Sony playing it safe, a move that could backfire if creators feel shortchanged. People want progress, not protection of higher-end models like the A1 or A7S III. Design-wise, the A7V looks clean and modern while retaining that familiar alpha comfort. The grip seems slightly more contoured, and the controls look refined for better usability. While details about the viewfinder and display resolution remain uncertain, expectations are high that Sony will enhance both to match the competition. As for timing, the A7V is rumored to launch around September 2025, with a full reveal possibly following in October or November. That means we're getting close, and the anticipation couldn't be higher. But that's not all. The rumor mill also points to another major shakeup: DJI's potential entry into the mirrorless camera market. That's right, DJI, the drone and gimbal giant, is reportedly working on its first-ever full-frame mirrorless camera. Given their expertise in image stabilization, video technology, and compact design, this could seriously disrupt the current balance of power. If true, DJI could deliver a mirrorless camera packed with cinematic features. Think 6K or even 8K RAW recording, DJI's signature D-Log color profile, and their world-class stabilization tech. Pair that with a rumored 42MP sensor and an L-mount lens system, and DJI might instantly become a serious contender to Sony, Canon, and Nikon. So yes, 2025 is shaping up to be one of the most exciting years for camera tech we've seen in a long time. and the Sony A7V might just be at the center of it all. Whether it becomes a true leap forward or another safe Sony upgrade remains to be seen, but one thing's certain, the competition is heating up, and the stakes are higher than ever. And that wraps up our look at Sony's upcoming A7V and the rumors shaking the camera industry right now. From those early leaks and sensor debates to DJI possibly entering the mirrorless battlefield, the future of camera tech looks wild, and we're here for it. Sony has a lot riding on this release. If they nail it, the A7V could redefine what creators expect from a full-frame hybrid camera. But if they hold back, well, Canon and Nikon are more than ready to steal the spotlight. What do you think? Will the Sony A7V be the comeback king or another cautious update? Let's hear your thoughts in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this breakdown, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell for more exciting camera news and reviews right here on Technify. Stay tuned, the best is yet to come.